Welcome to the Wisenheimers show. My name's Tom, with me is Max. Sit back and relax. Hi, and welcome to the Wisenheimers podcast show. This is episode 23. I am Tom, the rapist peril, and with me is Max, the popcorn eater.
The rapist murderer, Gilardi.
Hey, why do you always have to one-up me?
That's part of who I am.
Oh, so how have your rapes been lately? Because I'm on a dry spell.
I don't do rapes. I'm not a raper. I don't condone the raping, but I do. I murder. Like I said, I'm the rapist murderer.
Okay, what does that entail?
Murdering rapists. I feel like it's self-explanatory.
Oh, I thought you did both.
No, I think you should put that popcorn thing into the show.
I think I will. Let's explain, because I'll probably put it at the end of the show. Max was about 30 minutes late because he had computer problems, and now he's on his iPhone Skyping with me, and I really wanted to start the show because I was waiting like a bitch. And and Max had prepared himself a bucket of popcorn.
It was a bowl. It's not a bucket.
It sounded like a bucket. And explain what happened.
I was eating the popcorn, and you said, "Start the show. I want to start the show. Come on, man, I get to start the show." And I was like, "Okay, well, I don't know if you want me to finish eating this, or I just put it aside and eat it later." And you said, "Okay, we're going to start the show in 4 minutes." And I saw that apparently as a challenge to eat the popcorn within 4 minutes, which was difficult because I still had quite a bit left, but I did it.
So look out for that at the end of the show. That's pretty exciting content.
You can put that after the end song as a little bonus.
Bonus for you guys, you know why? Because it's Christmas. Is it Christmas, Max?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So, Christmas. How was your 2 weeks, Max? How were they?
It was good.
Yeah, you had a good 2 weeks?
Yeah.
Getting settled with your iPhone?
Yeah, very settled. I'm a very settled man.
I just got a new phone. It's also, I didn't get an iPhone because that's too expensive, but I got a C7 Nokia thing, and it's pretty cool. I'm getting used to it and taking pics and yeah. So are you excited for my new phone?
It's not an iPhone though, so you kind of didn't get the good one. I have the good one. You don't have the good one.
I don't know if I would say the good one because it still is a great phone. I would consider it a good phone. So
iPhone is the best phone available, and there's only one phone you need to get, and that's the iPhone. And if you want to get a different phone, then you are getting the incorrect phone. So. Well,
it seems to be working so far. I don't know what your iPhone can do that mine can't. So whatever.
Really? What can your iPhone do? B-bots?
Yeah, of course. Haven't tried it yet. Well, I'm not gonna do this now because I'm a professional. So
let's hear do some B-bot right now. It's time for B-bot party.
B-bot. And
I'm sorry. Meatwad from Aqua Teen Hunger Force is joining us in the show today.
It's not funny.
How are you doing today, Meatwad?
That was my phone, and
no.
Yep.
Sounded like Meatwad.
No, See, I only have the demo, so I can't do it for that long. So that's why it's so short.
I think it would have been funnier if you pretended to be Meatwad, but I guess we just have difference of opinion.
Okay, is that good?
Yay!
Now this segment is so much better. So I have a new phone. I don't have any cool apps. I have one app that I'm in a roller coaster, and it's a game. So that's cool.
Is it a smartphone?
I think it is. Looks smart to me. Yes. I mean, I really don't know what's the definition of a smartphone. I know it's cool.
It's the kind of phone that can do all the things that a smartphone can, like download apps.
Yeah. I got that shit. Yeah.
Really? Maybe you should give your phone an IQ test to see how smart it is.
Well, at least my phone likes it when I kiss him, unlike yours, who calls you a loser constantly. So whatever.
I have the best phone available. Check it out, iPhone4.com for all your phone needs.
That was a lot of fours. So, tell me a story, Max, about your week.
Meh. Nothing to report.
You told me you had show content.
I forgot it all.
Okay, I see. Max is... don't like that, Max. I don't like that.
What's your show content?
My show content is first, new phone. We talked about that on great length. So that was a great segment. I think that's one of my favorite segments so far in the show.
Well, we should say that because I'm on my phone, this is going to be kind of a gimped show today.
Yeah, it might crash and the audio isn't as great, although it's fairly similar. Okay, what else?
I can't
Huh?
hear you, not very well either, so...
Oh.
I
Well,
can't hear you very well either, but I
very
can make
well.
out what you're saying, so it's good enough.
Oh, you're starting to sound crappy, Max.
Uh-oh. How's
Okay.
it sound? Better?
Yeah, better. Were you, chewing on it?
Yeah, I was actually, because I'm such a glutton. I just feel the need to, put things in my mouth and start to eat them.
Well, I guess that's fair. Okay, so the first story I have, and the only story I have, is during the whole pilot thing I'm having with Fox, I'm talking to a guy named Joe, which you also talked to, right, Max? He's the guy who deals with all the money issues and he pays everyone. Max?
Yeah?
You talked to Joe, right?
I don't...
He's the one you
Remember.
had the correspondence with.
Maybe.
He's the guy that you
If
hated.
if you say that I did, then I probably did, but honestly, I don't remember talking to someone named
Okay.
Joe.
Well, I've been talking for 2 months because of this whole pilot thing, and we started making jokes with each other. And he told me good news one time, and then he said you can dance now. So I sent him a drawing of me in a suit with my hand leaning forward, saying, "May I have this dance, Joe?" And he didn't comment on that yet, and I feel
Right,
like
so you're entering into a romantic relationship with a man.
I thought it would be a really funny joke, but apparently he just just ignored it. His way of dealing with the drawing was just ignoring it completely.
Well, it sounds to me like what you want to do is enter into a romantic relationship with a man.
Well, I wouldn't mind. He seems like a nice guy. He works street production, so he's got some dough.
Hmm.
I'm not a homosexual,
You're right,
bro.
you want financial security.
Yeah, I look for that in a man.
Well, it's debatable, but...
Come on, you wouldn't want a big great man to deal with your financial stuff? Be honest with me.
Am I gay?
In this scenario, you are the gayest.
Well, then I definitely would.
Okay, good. I'm glad we agreed you're gay. So, Max, tell us about your Facebook fights. Max? Max! What are you doing, Max? Why are you playing games with me? What's wrong? What'd you do?
Facebook fights. I'm going to tell you about my Facebook fights.
Okay, you're okay. Talk.
Why am who says I'm doing something?
Because your microphone is messing up.
I didn't do anything. My phone keeps doing weird.
Because the quality
I'm
just
not
keeps
so-
dropping.
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna recall you.
I'm sorry.
Okay, it's good now. Talk about your Facebook fights, quickly.
Okay, so I said Facebook fights. I said on Facebook, man, I don't know about you fags, but I think Godzilla is pretty fucking badass. Thumbs up if you agree. Yo, Tom, do you agree?
Yeah, I would. Yeah, he destroyed a lot of Asians. That's enough for me to be a cool guy. Was that the question?
I think the question is, do you agree that he is pretty fucking badass?
yeah, I would say so.
Right. So there's this girl that I know from high school. I said this on Twitter and it sends it to Facebook. And there's this girl that I know from high school. And I don't want to say her name, and I removed the comment so you can't go see it now if you're going to try to be a Wisenheimer and go look for it. She said, and I quote, You prob shouldn't, and that's the letter U, not the word you.
Of
You
course.
prob shouldn't say fag. ... Just saying, and then 5 exclamation points.
So I'm gonna reenact that line. Yeah, you
All
probably
right.
shouldn't say faggot. Just say it. Which is probably
So I
how she
thought
said it exactly.
This is probably like I went to high school. I went to high school with this girl, but this is probably like the first thing that she's ever actually said to me.
Yeah, because that's how people are.
And so I had to decide how do I respond to this. So I said, ooh, I almost I almost just said her name.
Let's
I
give her
said,
a fake name or something.
All right, what do you want to call her?
I want to be called Jeffrey.
It's a man's name.
Petunia.
You know, just for the record, I didn't even want to talk about this on the podcast, but I told Yotam about it on the after show last week, and he thought it was really funny. So that's
I
why
think
we're
it's
talking
great.
about this.
Okay, so let's name her Ashley.
No, because no, not Ashley.
Wrigley. I don't know. I don't know
What
names.
was wrong with Petunia?
Petunia. Okay, Petunia. Go.
Okay, so I'm like, what should I say in this situation? So I said, Petunia, suck, S-U-K, my dick, D-I-K, you, the letter U, faggot, F-A-G-G-I-T-T. Okay, and then after that, what happened was I sent that response to her, and then she sent me a PM, a private message. What do you think of that, Yotam?
I think that's very interesting. I had no idea that PM stands for personal message. I thought it was like Petunia mail. Nice.
Funny, 'cause
That
her name is
worked.
Petunia.
That worked. Nice. I really thought I'm gonna bomb on that one. Please go on.
So I got some Petunia mail, and she said, and this is what she said. She said, 1, if you're going to insult me, learn how to fucking spell. Now this is interesting because she starts off by saying 1, but she never says 2. So I still don't know what 2 is, and I'm actually very interested to know what it originally was supposed to be. She then goes on to say, I think a bigot should know how to spell the demeaning terms you use. Don't you? 5 question marks.
Don't you? Oh.
Don't you? And then, to top it all off, oh, and by the way, go fuck yourself.
What? Did she say that to my Max?
Couldn't believe it. Couldn't believe it.
She said it to you after you just told her to suck your dick in a funny way. You were being humorous. She's being mean-spirited.
I was being a saint. She should be down on her knees thanking me and also sucking my dick while she's down there.
She's being like a day and age Chef Ramsay.
She's being like a day and age Hitler.
That one's better. Yeah, she is. Ooh.
Yeah, you know what? If I had a gun with 2 bullets and I was in a room with her and Osama bin Laden and Hitler, I would shoot her twice.
Nice. I like that. I like that, Max. That shows a lot about you.
Yeah.
You're insane.
I don't say I'm insane, but it's just making a joke.
Well, yeah, so I guess Petunia is a straight down bitch.
And my response to that was "you fag" with just the letter U and the word fag.
I mean, how doesn't she just think you're mentally retarded by now?
How does she not have the mental capacity to know that I'm being ironic? Is the question.
Petunias be dumb, man.
Yeah, so I mean, Petunia, I'm sure you're a nice person, but I was being facetious. I was joking. I wasn't being a serious man. I wasn't being a serious man directed by Joel Cohen, but I was being a jokester. So.
So, for all the Petunias out there, chill out.
Yeah, just take it sleazy.
Yeah, just have a nice drink and enjoy your friends.
Have a Fresca. It's not going to kill you.
It's not gonna kill it to have a Fresca. How many minerals are in there?
Oh, it's just how many's in a grapefruit. And you know what? Just, suck the guy's dick when he says, hey, you don't suck my dick. Just suck his dick. It's not going to kill you.
Yeah, who cares? It's just skin. I mean, really.
Right, There's protein in there. It's very good for you.
It's really, and it's fun. It's fun.
Right.
You can't deny that it's not a pleasurable feeling.
It's just you like to eat hot dogs, don't you? Well, just like imagine you're eating a hot dog, but instead of like putting it in your mouth and taking a bite, you're just oh, never. Take two. Take two. Take two.
Okay, we can do this again.
So,
Okay, wait. Holocaust, dead babies, cats on the road that are dead. Okay.
So how about them Cubbies? They're gonna have a great season this year. Check out my website, homestarrunner.com, for all the information.
I really wanted to keep going with that. That was a really fun.
I'm sorry.
That was a really fun, like me and you just talking about. Come on, girls. You know it's fun. You enjoy yourselves. That's why you do it.
Right. Yeah.
Oh man.
Email.
No, not yet. You need to. You have more, don't you?
I think this is gonna be a good show.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but I'm liking this show. You're excused for being fashionably late.
Yeah. And with shitty quality, but
yeah. But you know, if you can't handle Wisenheimers when it's raw, how will you handle it when it's at the top with Tom Cruise, right?
That's right. That's exactly correct.
Because you know, a lot of podcasts are really getting in touch with Tom Cruise and Tom Hanks and Tom Selleck. A lot of Toms love podcasts and they support them.
Tom Falk, Tom and Jerry.
Yeah. Tims don't though. Tims are.
Right.
Tims are dicks.
Right. Exactly.
So, do you have any other stories for this week?
Nope.
Really? I thought you said you had content.
I forgot them all.
Really?
I feel like there's something I'm supposed to be remembering, but I got nothing.
Okay, I think it's time for us to do Garfield Comic of the Week.
Oh, so we're doing that?
Of course.
All right, which one do you want to read?
I'll do my brother's birthday date.
I don't know if I'm like loading a Garfield comic and talking on Skype on the same time might be too much of a comedy overload for my phone. So I hope I don't crash it.
Well, if you crash
Might
it,
be comedy overload.
Okay, April.
Wait, should I do the today's Garfield comic as well?
Yeah, of course. Of course.
John is in the other room, and we see Garfield, and John, you can hear him from the other room, and he's saying, "Gosh, I hope nobody eats this new household plant." And then Garfield hears that, and he runs to go eat it, and then he's eating the plant, and then as he's eating it, Garfield says, "Hey, this is a salad."
That's cute.
So John got Garfield to eat a salad.
Because, you know, that cat really has to lose weight. He's a really fat cat.
He doesn't like his salad, that Garfield.
You know what he does like?
What?
Lasagna, nyanya.
He likes lasagna. He likes to kick Odie off the table. It's one of his favorite pastimes as well.
He loves to color his hair dark and then look silly for 2 strips.
And then he looks like Mickey Mouse.
Yeah, it's really... He likes doing that. He's a cool guy.
Yeah.
Okay, now the next comic you need to do is May 29th.
Hang on.
Please. This is very science-ish
Wait, you have to tell me the year first.
1988.
1988, May. Hey, me and your brother are more similar in age than you and I are.
Mm-hmm. You want to
May
hang out with him?
29th. Not really.
Okay. He's going to listen to this and be offended, but okay.
It's now calibrating the comedy.
Of course. It takes a lot of manpower to make Garfield. It's
This is a weird one. John he has his hand. He's this comic. John has his hand on the table, and Garfield is also on the table, and Garfield is walking past John, and John says, "Hiya, fat boy," and then Garfield jumps on John's hand, and he stomps on his hand, and then John is like, "Ow, ow, 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 ow," and then Garfield says, "Hiya, lefty."
Ooh. Ooh.
So there you go.
That was harsh.
I know. You called him fat boy. I'm surprised.
Yeah, that's mean.
Yeah, John, be
There,
nice to your cat.
there are two petunias over there,
I,
just being
I
rude.
find I find it odd that he's talking to his cat at all, but I guess that,
Well, you kind of have to look beyond that to really get into Garfield and its arts.
let, let alone insulting his cat to his face. But
Yeah, I thought only I did that. I thought only I scream at my cats.
and maybe
Curse
we should
words.
talk about how I was your cat in your sick vid for your cat vid.
Yeah, I made a video about me looking for my cat. It's on at youtube.com/lazypillow. And, I edited it. And, at the end, I voiced my cat because she was saying awful things, but it just sounded weird when I was talking to the camera, and then you heard my voice again as the cat, so I said, Max, you've done so many great voice acting gigs for me over the years.
Yeah, okay.
Why don't you have a go at this? And at first he said, if you don't use it, I'm never doing anything else for you, because that's Max, and that's how he acts to me.
No.
And, what?
You're not telling the whole story.
I know, because I just want my side to be heard.
Apparently.
And then he voiced it, and it was very well done. Did you like how it turned out?
Yeah, I think I did a good job.
Do you like the video itself, huh? Did you like my body?
Yeah, well,
My hands?
I wasn't really looking at your body or your hands.
Why don't you ever compliment my body, Max?
It's just I'm not interested in making those kind of comments.
I compliment you all the time about your beautiful blue eyes, and your nice, strong build.
I don't have blue eyes.
And you never say anything back, and I'm just waiting. I'm just waiting here for you to say something nice.
I don't have blue eyes.
Well, in my eyes they're blue, because you know what they say, blue is the beautiful color.
No, that's incorrect.
Okay. Okay, Max. So, a little bird told me that your birthday is next week! Tomorrow's your birthday. Your birthday is very soon. Have fun.
Not next week. Maybe in the week after next?
Yeah? Well, sorry. I guess I was wrong. Well,
You know what? Let me look it up right now because I don't know when it is. You know what? Yesterday was Friday, and I thought it was Tuesday all day, and then at the end of the day, I found out it was Friday.
whoa. That's impressive that you went a whole day without knowing what day it is.
And that I thought, not only did I think it was the wrong day of the week, I was drastically incorrect.
Yeah.
It wasn't like it was Friday, and I thought it was Thursday.
Sounds like you just got off of a coma. You don't have an excuse not to know the date.
Yeah. My birthday is 2 weeks from yesterday.
Yesterday. And
All my problems seem so far away.
okay, that was my fault. I completely started you off. Are you excited for your birthday?
Not really.
How old and wrinkly are you gonna be?
23.
Ooh, I'm gonna be talking to a 23-year-old. That's hot. That's hot. Because I'm not even 20. That's hot, Max. Admit it.
I thought you were 19.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be 20 by that time.
All right.
So it's gonna be a 19-year-old and 23-year-old. I think that's a pretty sexy situation.
I think you need to just grow up already and be the same age as me. Just catch up.
Yeah. I don't know, it's kind of hard and I'm lazy. Gotta get up early to grow faster.
That's right.
Have milk. Ugh. Hey.
Have milk.
Yeah.
Well, you're at the age where you should, be starting to produce your own milk.
Oh, really?
Yes, that's correct.
No one told me about that.
Well, it's that time of your life where you go through the change
Wow.
to becoming a woman.
Do I get breasts?
Where do you think your milk's going to come from?
I don't know. I never went through this, Max. About it. You gotta teach me. How do I deal with my... It's gonna be so embarrassing. I'm not gonna be able to fit in any dresses.
Well, you know what, Yotam? Crack a book, and then you'll know.
Why don't you help me understand, Max? You're my big tutor. You're my big brother.
I'm your big tutor?
my big tutor.
Well, as your tutor, I'm telling you to crack a book, and then you'll know.
That's not great tutoring work. I want you to tell me about my breasts, Max.
Emails!
And I'm not kidding!
Emails!
But I want to talk more about your birthday.
Alright, what do you want to know about my birthday? It's 2 weeks from yesterday. My troubles seem so far away.
Are you planning on a big party bash?
Absolutely not.
Can I have a big party bash for you, but here?
I guess I couldn't stop you if I wanted to.
So, what colors do you like? What kind of drinks do you like, so I can plan this party right?
Orange is my favorite color.
So I would only serve orange soda, and
Right.
we're gonna watch the movie Orange, which I'm sure is a movie. I
Clockwork
guess.
Orange.
Yeah, but that movie is mostly white, not orange.
Well, I would imagine you would be drinking Fresca, not orange soda.
Well, I'm
my
sorry.
favorite drink.
I'll import that for the VIP room of the party.
That's right.
This party is gonna be hoppin' and boppin' to the old beats of the Beatles.
What are you getting me anyway, huh? You getting me something?
Oh my god, I didn't think about that. What do you get to a man who has everything besides a home?
I want a DVD. I want Star Wars.
Star Wars DVD or a Star of Wars?
Just Star Wars.
Okay, I guess that's pretty self-explanatory. And what I will get you something. What can I get? Well, you don't have a wish list, so I can just
I just told you what I want.
I know, but I don't want to get you any of that. Ooh,
Well,
I
then
think I
just
know
get
what
me
I'll
what-
get you. Ooh,
Just get me what you want to get me then, I guess.
I'm gonna write this down because I'm
What?
bound to forget it. What I'm gonna buy you.
What are you getting me?
I'm not telling you. It's a DVD though.
Is it Tim and Eric?
No, it's something that you haven't watched before.
Is it Clone High?
Ah, yes, it is. Jesus, Max, that's not fair.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Well, I don't want you buying me anything anyway, so
Well, I'm
you
buying
wouldn't get
it.
me that.
I'll buy it for you. 'Cause
No.
you mean the world to
If
me.
you're gonna get me anything, you're gonna get me the Powerpuff Girls movie on DVD and Blu-ray.
Nope,
available now.
No, I'm gonna. You have that.
Not enough copies.
Wow, you're insane, Max.
Every time I watch it, I have to watch a new copy. I'm not allowed to watch the same copy twice.
You're like the guys who don't open their toys. Only you open it once and then never open it again.
That's me.
Yep, that's what's gonna be written on your gravestone. The guy who opened things once and then never again.
It's gonna on my gravestone. It's gonna say, "Here lies Max, world's coolest dude."
How many uses that?
A lot.
A lot. It's gonna be a really tall gravestone. Just like 3 lines of U's.
5 exclamation points. And it's gonna say, "Gravestone by Petunia."
P.S. Fuck you. You can go
I
fuck
brought it
yourself.
I brought it back.
You brought it back. Now all you need to do is eat a lot of popcorn and we're set.
No, that's after the
Right.
end song.
That's good. I think we're good for emails.
All right. The email subject was, "Who would you do, me or Yotam?"
We need to find an email subject question of the day, the week, the 2 weeks.
I don't know. Well, what did we talk about today?
Is Petunia a whore? I don't know. It's too easy. Talked about petunias, about cell phones. I guess we won't do one this week.
Who's got the better phone, me or Yotam?
That's not. I don't think that's a worthy question because I think I have my own preferences and you have your own, and I like mine because whatever.
Yeah, you just keep lying to yourself.
No, I'm not lying. I have an app for that. I don't lie anymore.
Well, needless to say, who would you do? I think Yotam pretty much won.
Whoop, 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 whoop.
I pretty much knew that was going to be happening anyway, so...
Because you know that I'm a great lovemaker.
Well, let me tell you this. I think you should take this victory in stride because it seems like all you've succeeded to do is get a bunch of guys to say that they want to have sex with you because you look like a girl.
No, I think that guys, although maybe they're not gay, they are aware and they can appreciate as men my abilities as when it comes to sex making.
Case in point, first email, Yo Tom, because I think he would be more likely to have a vagina.
Well, that one is obviously a joke.
Yeah, a victory you should take in stride. Take it in stride.
You must remember that a vagina resembles strong and sturdy.
Yeah, okay.
So,
Next one. Shall I continue?
Of course.
Next one comes from Darren, and he says, I'd fuck Yo Tom because we'd probably smoke bud afterwards.
That's fair. A lot of women love that.
This one says, I would do Yo Tom because I think he wouldn't be as selfish and he would care more about the girl.
Is that not valid? Do you want to fight that? Because I'm a lover.
I'm not, well, no, I wouldn't fight that at all. I am very selfish. I'm a selfish lover. I'm out for my pleasure alone, and that's it. And if you have a problem, then you can just go do it with someone else.
Like me. I will caress your every inch of your nipple.
This one is for me, and it says, Max, also I'm a man. But I feel like these are probably all guys.
Nope,
so.
I'm pretty sure it's mostly women.
No, Yo Tom.
Pretty sure it's all women wanting my body. Go on.
Nope, incorrect. What do you think about furries? Love, Terry. Okay, next email. Yo Tom, because he's like a girl. Okay.
in the way that I really like pleasuring the other partner. Thank you.
This one's from our friend Valerie Swan. A question was, who would you bone, Yo Tom or Max? Since I'm not of legal age to do such things, I have no interest in turning anyone into a pedophile. I'll have to choose to just give you both a cute kiss on the cheek and a brief hug. Well, that doesn't answer the question, so thanks for nothing.
I appreciate the hug, although I don't like how it was brief. I don't see why he would just hug me for a bit.
This is from Sarah. This is the girl who sent us a poem, and she doesn't... Oh, wait. First, she says, thank you for reading my poem. It made me feel all warm and fuzzy.
Did you hear the song I made?
I didn't. Not yet.
Hear it. Yeah, it's the end of the show. There's this cover of me singing that song.
I don't think I listened to the show last week.
Listen to it.
And she says, in the question, I would totally do Yo Tom. Sorry, Max. Moi. Well, there you go. You got a girl.
Whoop, 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 whoop. Thank you.
This one is from Georgia Lee. Hey, Max and Yo Tom, last episode I sent you guys an email and Max asked if I was any relation to George Lowe. I am not, sadly. My question is, what is your favorite video game from George Lee?
Who's George Lee?
Do you have a favorite video game, Yo Tom?
Who's... Oh, I get it. Sorry, I really was confused. Fairy game... I don't know, it depends on my mood. I like Diablo. And Half-Life.
I like Zelda the Wind Waker is my favorite.
I never played Zelda. Any of the Zelda games.
You've never played one Zelda game?
Nope, I played it briefly, Twilight Princess on the Wii when I was at the US, but other than that, not really.
This one is from Linus, and Linus says, I would bang Yo Tom. I think he is more sensitive and cute.
Thank you. Mwah.
This is Linus from Charlie Brown, so you get to have sex with Linus, and he's going to wrap that little blanket around you, and it's going to be very cute.
Aww.
He wouldn't nonchalantly wave me off to make some sandwiches. Max would probably be too much of a brute and not care too much about my feelings.
So,
well,
yeah, they're correct.
Guy, so neither. I'm not a gay guy. Yeah, you are correct. I mean, I'm going to want a sandwich afterwards, so I don't blame you. This one comes from Alicia, and she says, I have actually thought long and hard on this. I am sorry, Yo Tom, but I have to say Max. I find you both attractive, but supposing in this imaginary scenario I could also date one of you, I think Max and I would get along. He's actually the kind of guy I'm normally attracted to, not to mention we both live in New England, so it's more realistic.
Well, Alicia, I think you're a huge slut. And
so
I
when
don't
someone
know,
says me, then
I don't know
they're
why,
a huge slut.
I don't know why I would go with a man like Max. Just seems very whorish of you, and yeah, please commit suicide. Thank you.
Listen. The ladies know. who the ladies know what the correct answer is, but all the guys want to get with you. So I'm just gonna say I think that speaks volumes about the situation.
Alicia, you're dead to me, and I hope you never listen to the show again. You're banned from the show.
Wait, she's not done. She says, "Sorry, yo, Tom. I think you're very adorable, but I'm a Max kind of gal. We could totally just lay back and enjoy us some Mega 64 snuggles and then sex. Sorry, I am daydreaming too much."
So Max, why are you gonna talk to the girl and gonna send her an email going like, "Hey, baby, New England"?
Nope, I won't be doing that. But
How come?
I'm curious. I'm curious to know what Mega 64 snuggles are.
I think it's watching Mega 64 and snuggling on a bed.
I guess. Thank you, Alicia. That's very kind of you.
You will die one day, and I'll smile.
This one comes from Jacob. Sounds a lot like Jack Off.
Or Jacob.
Hey, yo, Tom and Max. I have a question for yo, Tom. I heard that there is this crazy law in Israel that you must have a bicycle license to bicycle.
Nope, that's a lie. We have helmet laws, but besides that, you don't need a license or anything.
Right. Okay.
Unless you a faggot or an Arab. Go on.
This one comes from Christina, and she says, "Hey guys, so we are reading a mystery novel about an autistic boy who has many different quirks, and we were asked what our quirks were. I found that I had more quirks than I thought I would. Like, I have to sit in a certain area in my parents' car, and I need the sink on when I go to the bathroom. And although it is freezing up here in New Jersey, I need my air conditioner on for the noise it makes when I go to bed. So my question is to you guys, what are some of your quirks?"
Those are some cute quirks. Are you reading the movie, The Weird Thing That Happened at Night with the Dog? Because I like that book.
Am I reading a movie?
No, I said the book. Sorry, I was asking.
No, you said, are you reading the movie?
I'm
is what
sorry.
You said.
I'm sorry. Let me rephrase that. Hey, emailer, are you reading the book, The Strange Happenings with the Dog at the Nighttime? Because I like that book. Thank you.
Well, some of my quirks are you said you sleep with an air conditioner on. I also have a noise machine. I have like a white noise machine, and I used to sleep with a fan on, but then I realized I could just get a white noise machine.
That's
or
cool.
else I can't fall asleep.
Really?
I need to have me some binaural beats, or else I can't get to sleep.
What are my quirks? Very often I go to sleep with music on. Because that relaxes me, I guess, and I rape, as I said before. It's one of my quirks.
It's not appropriate.
Sorry. I really can't think of any of my quirks. I'm sure I have a lot, but I'm not sure what they are.
This one comes from Jack Up, which is not a far stretch from Jack Off.
Next week we're gonna get an email from Jack Off. I promise you that.
No, next we're gonna get Jack Down. Hello, Max and Yotam. I was wondering if you guys are really friends. Why don't you have each other in your favorites on Newgrounds? Is it because you secretly despise each other and plan to send one or the other to oblivion without them knowing? Why on your list on Newgrounds, Yotam?
I had no idea. I thought you were. I'll add you. And you probably just don't care about that. You probably have like Ellen in the box and that's it.
My answer is I never go to Newgrounds, so...
Yeah, he's not a Newgroundsman. I'm gonna add you now, live on the show. Are you excited?
Sure.
Yeah, this is gonna happen, and you're gonna like put me on your favorites on like YouTube or something.
Sure. No.
Cool. What?
Nope.
Okay. Mean, Max.
This one comes from Airbag Warning, and he says, "I was wondering if Yotam wouldn't mind putting up the chords for Waiting for Tom."
I don't remember them. I don't know. Leave me alone. Email me on YouTube, and I'll let you know.
Also, since you guys get so many bad questions, how do you decide which ones are bad and which ones are good?
What? What was the question again? Sorry.
If you guys get so many bad questions, how do you decide which ones are bad and which ones are good?
The ones that don't have to do with the zombie apocalypse or asking us what our inspirations are and stuff like that. Yeah. Questions we've answered before, we don't take.
Zombies are ninjas, LOL.
Yeah, really random and dumb ones.
Do you guys hate Justin Bieber too? LOL.
I hate that. That episode of South Park where they killed Justin Bieber, that really pissed me off.
They did that on South Park?
Yeah, and the Cthulhu trilogy. Cthulhu just like kills Justin Bieber out of nowhere just for no. It's not even a joke. It's just someone kills him.
Roger Duarte says, Max, why the hell are your latest screenshots on TwitPic actually photos of your screen? So, you know what? Fuck you, Roger. And we have one more who would you do, and it comes from Freddie Smithingston, and he says, Max, because I like a nice hairy Mr. Tallman. So
That's sounds weird.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of the things that you say, Freddie. So please stay away from me and my family.
But I guess you're also gay now. That's cool. How is it being gay, Max? No, we're not gonna go there.
Something smells weird.
Is it your bowels because you ate a billion popcorns?
It wouldn't make your bowels smell weird.
I would think so.
It would make your bowels smell delicious, like popcorn, because popcorn smells delicious.
Yeah. So how do you like your popcorn? With butter?
Just salt. Just lightly salted.
Really?
Well, I have stovetop popcorn because I think microwave popcorn is garbage.
Oh,
and when you have stovetop popcorn, you have to put oil in it to make it cook, and that like kind of naturally flavors it, so you really don't have to add much else.
So you're like a popcorn connoisseur almost.
I do consider myself one, yes.
You're not one of those guys who just put on a popcorn in the thing and just wait for it to pop. That's not your style. You're a fancy guy.
No, it's got to be the good stuff.
I appreciate that. It's like I only drink the best of Cokes.
And some people might be wondering, what is my position on kettle corn? I don't think that kettle corn is necessarily garbage, but it's not for me. I don't prefer it. But I think that if you're into that, it can be very good.
I really wonder if someone asked himself, but what do you think about kettle corn? I must know, Max.
There's no doubt in my mind that that is all anyone is thinking about in America today.
Okay.
Emails.
Okay, I think we already introduced the clip that we're gonna play, so let's just say goodbye. Do our plugs.
Goodbye.
No, not like that, Max. Come on.
Goodbye.
Not that much better. No, I don't have a third voice.
Wait,
you only
is the
have
show
two.
over? Is the show over?
No.
Okay, I have something I want to say.
Okay.
And make sure, don't cut this out, leave this in. I'm going to be coming up on my 100th video on YouTube, on my personal YouTube page. And fans of this show,
I think we're out of time, Max.
Be very interested in that.
Okay.
Because it's going to be giving you something that you're going to like. It's going to be a callback to something that you are a fan of.
Huh. Interesting. Very mysterious. You're like J.J. Abrams.
Not going to spoil it, but it's going to be good.
Okay. Go to it subscribes to us on iTunes. So you can get the show, and what else? Do we have anything? Just email us with interesting stuff.
Yeah, I guess we don't really have a subject this week, so just email us with whatever. Questions, comments, nude pics.
We especially like relationship questions, but if you do that, we demand that you give us your age and your sex.
Yeah.
Okay, guys?
Yeah.
No, give him a kiss, Max.
Mm.
Ooh, sounded bad. Okay, bye. So we're gonna start the show in like 4 minutes. Is that fair?
I'm not gonna be done in 4 minutes. Well, let's do eating contest. Ready?
Ready? 3, 2, 1. Nom 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 nom.
Going through wow.
Okay. So you're gonna be like Hiroshikiki, the one that eats hot dogs really fast.
Doing it Kobayashi style.
Kobayashi,
I actually do know his name. I'm not being racist like you.
Are you dipping your popcorn into water so it'll go down faster?
You're gonna make me choke.
I'm sorry, I don't want you to choke. Although that will give us some listeners, probably.
Only America. I'm single, ladies.
Single and looking. We could be doing this together.
Oh. Wait. How am I doing on time?
You have 2 more minutes.
What? Oh, not 2 minutes so far.
Clock is racing, Max. Good thing I'm recording this. I might use this somehow.
I'll understand if you don't want to be friends anymore after this.
It's okay. I never want to be friends with you after a show. And it crashed. Let's call him again. One more minute.
I hit the button by accident.
No, it's okay. Just watch out for that.
Mm.
Are you close?
I just put so much in my mouth.
Are you close, though?
Oh, yeah. Ugh.
That sounded so gross. There was like, just chew, Max. Just chew with me. Num, num. Stop it! Stop it! Just eat.
And time.
You're good. You're good.
I'm done. I'm done.
And you deserve some overtime for the crashing.
Oh my god.
Wow.
I'm just giving people fodder to ridicule me.
I just imagine you have so many, like, pieces of popcorn between your gums and your teeth just stuck there forever.
None of it fell out of my mouth, though. So. Oh, people are gonna, like, make the most insulting Flash cartoons without audio.
Yeah.